Hello everybody, today, this might seem stupid that I'm doing this, but I tried to do a live stream a couple days ago, two live streams, and it just did not work out, but, today I'm going to be talking about, I'm still getting used to this live stream thing, so today I'm going to be talking about tornado preparation in Missouri. Now, this reason I think it's kind of stupid that I'm talking about this right now is because right now, as I'm talking, it's snowing in Missouri with a wind chill of -20. So, this is really weird to talk about, but I want to get you guys prepared for if I have an article here that I think is pretty important. And now, I live in Missouri, and the last really big one that happened was Joplin, and it's been around 10 years since that tornado happened. And so I found this article that I think is very interesting, and it's 2021 tornado season could be one for the record books. Now, let's just read it. The 2020 tornado season was unlike any other in recent history. Storms and EF5 tornadoes rampaged the southeast and plains states with regularity. Complications from the ongoing pandemic exacerbated an already dire situation as rescue workers were hindered by supply shortages and able bodies. Hospitals already pushed to the brink by a shortage of hospital beds were forced to set up makeshift triage units to handle influx of tornado victims. A virtual apocalypse had descended upon the southeast, and Mother Nature wasn't taking any sick days. And as we look ahead, the 2021 tornado season could even be worse. Without any warning, Tornado Alley had widened into a freeway as the path of destruction followed suit. Middle Tennessee, this is Tennessee, saw 21 tornadoes alone last spring. Including a series of twisters that claimed the lives of 25 people, including 5 small children. In early March, Mother Nature's reign of terror on the volunteer state wasn't over. However, as a rare derecho knocked out power for 130,000 Nashville residents in May. So, I'm gonna try to find a different article because I don't live in Tennessee. Because I want people to get prepared for this. What does this say? This is Tampa, though. (2021) tornado season forecast. Let's see. Let's try this one. Early each year, Americans across large parts of the USA brace themselves for a reliable threat, tornadoes. According to official records held by the National Oceanic and Atmosphere Administration, let me see if it's actually, yeah, it's switching, okay. And Atmosphere Administration, NOAA, tornadoes have been responsible for the following yearly averages during 2000 and 2018. 1,026 reported injuries, 79 fatalities, $592 million in property loss, and $163 million in crop loss. Reporters were not so reliable in the earlier years, but even so, we can see that improvements to warning systems have reduced the typical amount of injuries by about a third when compared to 1960 and 1999. Fatalities have stayed about the same, though, and even accounting for reporting reliability, that's alarming. It's testament to the tendency for tornadoes to develop suddenly and move erratically. Of all weather types, tornadoes may well have the highest capacity to cause injury or death relative to frequency and scale. Let's see. These violent vortexes have a distinct peak season in which they occur most often. For the contiguous U.S. generally, this spans March through April, but they tend to extend through July in the Midwest region. So, the thing is, like, the reason I wanted to make this is because March is not very long away, and it's like people underestimate tornadoes, in my opinion. Missouri, it's not usually. I mean, like the one in 2019 with Jefferson City was pretty bad, but usually they're not that bad. Well, Joplin was the worst one. Like even like people who didn't live in Joplin knew that this was terrible. I remember I was watching the Joplin tornado forecast. It was only like 11, I was 10 years old, and the only thing I knew about tornadoes was that they're powerful. I didn't know the scale of EF0 to EF5. I didn't know all that. And when I saw all the damage, I was like, this is insane. And I didn't know much, but I think I'm a little bit more experienced with it. As I write this, the tropical Pacific waters are dominated by an event known as La Nina. This is a cold phase phenomenon known as the El Nino Southern Escalation. It's widely accepted in literature that during in literature that during a La Nina, peak tornado season tends to be more active than usual. So this seems a good place to start looking for signals. The stats in the graph below show the support the generally above average tendency for all contiguous U.S. regions. But they also show that the difference to the long-term average can be small. The only standouts are the southeast in March and May and the Midwest in April. So there's a graph there. To find stronger signals for a season, we need to consider other key driving forces as well. The next graph shows what we are accounting for ocean surface temperature patterns. So, like now there are several striking differences. Most of all, for the southeast in April, that huge tornado count exists despite there being 5 matching years contributing. That's because of one extremely anomalous month being matched, April 2011. Across the contiguous U.S., the super outbreak of that month put down a staggering 106 F1 tornadoes. Elsewhere, we see a strong signal for above average activity in the Midwest April-June. That's where I live. By contrast, below normal activity is suggest for May and June in the Southwest and for June in the West. At this stage, though, we're still using a basic filtering technique. The Met-Swift analogs algorithm goes well beyond this, considering more driving forces their relative strength of influence on weather patterns in order to select the best fit years to use as guidance. Let's study results. Met-Swift suggests expect more tornadoes than usual. What really jumps out here is the predominance across the months of above or normal tornado accounts for all regions. The only noteworthy exceptions are Midwest in May-June, and the West and Southwest in June. So, generally there's a suggestion that tornado activity would be focused further east than usual and be anomalously high during March and April. So here's a state thing. Oh, this is the typical number of EF1 tornadoes. So this was from 1960 to 2018. Wait, what does this mean? So we had 10 to 20. This one says 14. Future analog years. It says I might go down a little bit. I don't even know what some of this means. I'm trying to find one that's Missouri. Let's try Missouri. Because, this is, I don't want hypothetical ones. Oh yeah, there's a website I want to look at here. It is possible for tornadoes. I mean, the tornado just happened recently in January, and in December I've seen it common in Missouri, more common than usual. Because like I feel like people, I don't know, but I remember there was one. I wish I could show 2021 season. Tornado season. There was one in January that happened really recently. I don't like this website. Hypothetical tornadoes? No. Oh, I'm not gonna look that up. But, let's just look at last year, for example, in Missouri. This is Missouri. Let's see. So, right. I don't know if that's correct, but apparently the last tornado that happened, that landed on the ground, was September 1st, 2020. Which, I don't see that many tornadoes happening, at least in Missouri, in September. This one was an EF0, so I'm gonna look. EF scale winds. Let's try that. Oh, here it is. So, oh, this is weird. So an EF0 is 65 to 85 miles per hour. So that's still pretty strong. But, so 65 to 85 miles per hour estimately on, wait, where is it? Oh, yeah, on, September 1st, 2020. It was 2.1 miles. That's a big, well, crops damaged. Luckily, no one died. No injuries, so, width and feet, 50. That one doesn't really matter. I mean, all tornadoes matter, but that one didn't really. Like, July, this is last year. So July 29th, 2020, it's kind of cool that they archive these things. That one wasn't very bad. See, 2020 wasn't actually that bad of a tornado. Like, look, there's not any injuries. I don't think so. Or this is property damage, though. No one died, I don't think. So that's good. But let's go back to 2019, which was a big one. Or in Missouri, 81. So this was 2 years ago. This had $199 million in damage. Oh, 3 people died. That sucks. Oh, that's probably from Jefferson City. Because 2019, I remember being a big one. Not as big as Joplin, though. Yeah, this was weird because December 28th, 2019, I haven't been seeing really that much of that. And it was an EF0, which I've been noticing that most of the, I'm not sure if I'm correct the whole time, but most of the ones that occur like in December around that time, or at least in Missouri, aren't that strong. And I'm glad about that. This one's an EF0 on December 28, 2019. No one died, which is good. $55,000 in property damage, though. It's a lot. A lot happened in October 21st. That was weird. I don't remember that. October 21st, 2019. Let's see the category. It's not a freaking hurricane. EF scale, 86 to 110 miles an hour. So these have a little, it's still damaging winds. Oh, here's what I want to see. Oh, wait, no, I don't need, that's not the same thing. It's still pretty big for winds. Nothing, it didn't, 90,000, how was there no injuries? That's good, though. A lot of these tornadoes, oh, there's a lot, it must have been like an outbreak or something that I don't remember, because these were all in one day. That's weird. Luckily no one got injured, though. I think people are starting to, they're taking a little bit more seriously, especially about after the Joplin tornado happened. I think people started to wake up a little bit. But there's still some people that will not take it seriously. I'm gonna look at significant ones. Oh, here's an EF2. I remember this one. Wait. Wait, where's the one where it had... Yeah, it's this one that I remember. EF2, this was on May 28, 2019. No one died, though, which is good. EF2 is 111 to 135 miles per hour, estimately, in the EF scale. And like, people... EF2 and above is when, I'm pretty sure, it's classified as a major storm, I believe. I might be wrong about that, but I don't know. The EF, I'm just gonna skip all the EF zeros. Here's the one that I remember, which was EF3. There was a lot of EF3s. And EF3 is 136 to 165 miles per hour. So that's pretty bad. That's not that common. This had $170 million in damage. 32 people were injured. This is like separate tornadoes. Look at these. This was a tornado outbreak, I think, because look at all these. And this was an EF3. There were a couple EF3s. Holy crap! In the same day. Like, yeah, I remember that. There was one where because all these EF1s, they're still pretty bad, but it's not like insanely bad, you know? Oh, this is the one I remember. I remember I had to go through my tornado shelter. I remember this. I think it was April 30th. Wait. I think this was when it was, because like this is probably what it was right here, EF2. Because I remember I live in like a hilly part of Missouri, so the fact there were some pretty bad this couldn't be it. There had to be another one. There's another one that was pretty bad. What does the EFU mean? I remember there was one that was pretty not good. Wait, was it April 3rd? Yeah. So, like, EF2, because usually, like, I think the thing is, when my news station is KY3, and they were saying this is a really pretty big tornado, because, and I live in like a smaller part of Missouri, and there's still like houses, but like they were pretty damaged. And the thing is, tornadoes really don't go over hills that much, but this one did. And no one died though, which is good. But unfortunately for May 22nd, that was bad. But I'm looking for like significant tornadoes to have an example. But overall, 2019 was a pretty active season. Now, I'm going to go back to 2018 because I remember 2018 was a big one too. Sadly, a person died. No, I'm going to go to a significant tornado. I'm going to see if I can find an EF4 anywhere. Let's go. Let's see what the big... 2011 was really bad. Oh, 2017. What? There's 1991 tornadoes? Where was an EF4? I'm trying to find an EF4 because those... I don't even know what the EFU means. Usually peak season is like, for at least like, Missouri is like or like, May, April through May, that's when it gets pretty bad. Here's an EF3, when was that? March 6, 2017, I remember that. Or I don't really remember that, but... Oh, here's an EF4. This was... What? This was February? I do not remember this. I need to keep track more. So EF4 is 166 to 200 miles per hour. So that's pretty bad. I don't remember this. It had $8 million in damage. And this was in February, so tornadoes can literally happen in any time. There was one that happened in 2021 recently in January, Missouri. And it wasn't, I don't know if it was, let me see if I can look that one up. No, not The Simpsons. Thought of January 2021 Missouri tornado. It was like recently. Oh, here it is. Is it still here? Oh, yeah, it is. Tornado warnings. Maybe, because I remember there was a tornado. Oh, here it is. What's this? This is, no, why the heck does my thing keep on doing that? 5 tornado warnings. I remember this. Ooh, like recently. Joplin, Monette. That's Joplin already. January tornado warnings are rare. That's what I thought. And there's no reports of damage. So that's good. So I think January wasn't bad. So that's proof that it happened. But that's not very common in my opinion. EF4 in February of 2017? Why the heck in February? That's weird. I don't know. Let's go back to 2016 because that one was 2016 wasn't. No, I'm gonna go to a more significant season. This 2011. That one. Well, this has 50. Let's try 2015. This had 3 billion. No, let's do 2011. I'm gonna show you what an EF5 tornado and what it can do. It was really bad. Where is it? It was right. It was an EF5. I swear it was. If it's not, then this is incorrect. Here it is, right here. EF5. Was there multiple EF5s? No, there wasn't. EF5, May 22nd, 2011. This was massive. 1,150 people were injured and 158 were killed. $2 billion in damage. I don't remember it. That's insane. I remember that one was really bad. Let's go to a more recent one. Because I started really recognizing tornadoes in like 2016 around that time. 2016, I don't remember being that bad. Yeah, look, there was not very much. EF2, where was the EF2? Luckily, there was no damage. Luckily, I don't think anyone died. Yeah, 2016 wasn't not that bad, so. 2012. Oh, I can't go the back. Well, let's try 2006. Why was that so active? 13, I was like 3 years old here, but, it's so weird that they keep this. EF2s. Oh yeah, an EF5 is over 200 miles per hour. That's how bad it is. Oh, March had an EF4. Jeez, what was going on in March? Oh, this is across multiple cities, I think. That's why there's a lot. This one had January 2nd. Now, I want to find something like 2021 tornado season. I want to see how they're saying. This one says hypothetical tornadoes, but they're making it up. They're fake, so I think you guys know that. Average number of tornadoes in Missouri. Let's do that. Is it gonna load? Okay, there it is. When was this? Because I want to know. March 45 tornadoes that actually do things. Um, See, February there's only. Oh, this is. I want to do like. I want to do like actual 2021, an early, more active. Will 2021 be a bad tornado season? Like this article, this is from Hypothetical. This is from Fandom, so I'm not gonna trust that. Let's try this. Where is this? Oh, this is Oklahoma. Why Florida saw more Tornado Alley. Wait, where the heck? 20. Yeah, I'm glad it had a low. It was pretty not that bad. North Carolina saw more than double that Kansas saw. I think, yeah, it was still deadly, but it's not like. Yeah, 2019 was pretty bad. I want to find like a prediction. 2021 tornado season predictions. I don't want to see that though. Oh, this is 7 hours, so. Let's just see this article. Yeah, it says right here. The content on this wiki is fictional and not. Yeah, why the heck are they making these things? They're deceiving people. I don't understand. Why the heck? Let's go back. It was a very active season. 2008, what was going on there? Oh, here's 2010. I was alive for that, so. So, like, any. I want to see, like. Yeah, there was December. Even it was happening back then. So, December had an EF3. I don't. How did that happen? Yeah, like most of them are EF0s and they don't do anything, but there's some that do some. They do a lot of things. 2014 was pretty active too. October 13th. I want to see like most of these aren't that bad, which is good. EF2 is when it starts to get a problem, in my opinion. There's even so literally like Missouri's weather, in my opinion, can literally change like an instant. Well, maybe not an instant, but like one time it was like 60. I think it was like December. It was 60 degrees a few days before a big, or not big, but like a lot of snow was coming. Like it was like 60 to like 20 in like a few days. That's how insane our weather is. Like, and there's a wind chill warning literally right now in Missouri where I live. It says frostbite could happen on exposed skin as low as 30 minutes. This is the coldest we've seen in a long time. Wind chills are as low as 25 below zero, which that's rare. That's not very common. Literally the high tomorrow is 1 degree. That's crazy. Let's see the hourly. The literal high is gonna be 1 degree. That's crazy. And school in Missouri is canceled for President's Day, or we have no school for President's Day tomorrow, but 1 degree for the high. Luckily, it's gonna start warming up a little bit in the next next 7 days, but like we're expecting like 9 inches of snow or something. And right now the high is, or right now it's 5 degrees outside and it feels like -11. Like we haven't had that in a while. But I'm just very interested in weather and what it does. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah. So that's what I'm gonna wrap up. I wish I could find a prediction thing. I might try to go back because it's one of those things where like, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later.